You guys were not supposed to see that, but it's fine. I am falling more and more in love with this car every single day. It feels so weird filming with this car because in my timeline, you guys have no idea about this car yet, and it is absolutely freaking killing me because of how in love I am with this car, how much fun it is to drive. I've just been driving it around like a regular daily, not modifying it or anything. At this point, I think I've owned the car for about 2, maybe 3 weeks now, and like I said at the beginning, I'm just falling more and more in love with this car, and I'm like itching to get this thing out on the track. But today, we are officially starting the M2 build, but with something a little bit different that I think is going to completely change this car, and not only change the appearance, but also really protect this car and save its paint while giving it a new appearance, I guess you could say. It's gonna be freaking dope. We're currently heading over to go see our friends over at Ceramic Pro to start a special project on the M2. Give you guys a full tour of it, tell you guys what we're doing, and show you guys the actual product, because I think this is something that you guys will want to do as well to your cars, and for me especially, and for any track heads especially, to help protect your car on track. So we have about a 15-minute drive to Ceramic Pro, and we'll show you guys what we're doing today. Also, can't get over how amazing this steering wheel feels. I know eventually I'll want to get something that's maybe Alcantara or suede, but just for like an OEM out-of-the-box steering wheel, this might be my favorite steering wheel of all time. It's that good. But then again, you guys kind of know I'm just like a driver's mod kind of guy. I like the small little things and things that make your car feel nice to you while you're driving, so I'm just like a weird steering wheel guy too. I don't know. We made it. Let's go check out the shop. Everybody, this is Kyle. Today we're actually doing something really cool. Not too long ago, you guys saw us bring the R35 GTR to Ceramic Pro. We did the gloss PPF on the R35 GTR, but for the M2, we're doing something a little bit different.
You know, they've always had 2 versions of the PPF here. We have the gloss version and the matte version. And essentially all this is gonna do is the same thing that a gloss would do. It's just gonna make your paint matte finish.
I like to explain like a frozen look. It's gonna give you like a frozen black look, which is really dope, but this is super cool because I'll be tracking the car. And the purpose of a PPF is to protect the paint and protect the car.
So this is gonna actually last much longer than if you were to do like a traditional vinyl wrap or something like this. This is gonna last 10+ years. Maybe not with the way you're gonna track the car. We might have to replace some panels after a while, but that's the whole purpose of this.
Yes, sick. And I wanted, like I said, I wanted to do something a little bit different and not just do the gloss this time, but do the matte, because I think that's gonna give the M2 a super aggressive look and just something a little bit different. Obviously, you guys will see the whole process here, but just for the initial look here, I wanna give you guys like a little slap on the car so you can see what the frozen matte look looks like. Dude, I love your lighting setup. I need this in my shop. This is super cool. Peek around it. Whoa, look at this. I don't know why I geek out over like office and shop spaces. Look at this, is freaking cool right here. Look at all this. Whoa, they have glass protection, window tint. Dang. This is really cool. I'll make sure to link Ceramic Pro in the description box below. This is the one that's closest to my house, so that's why we came here, but there's elite dealers all over that you guys can check out. All right, Kyle, let's see it. I'm so pumped for this. Oh, that's so rad. So it almost gives the illusion of like a satin black color with this overlay. So best example I can give to you guys when this thing's like completely wrapped is it's gonna look just like my S2000, which is gonna be really cool. I have a satin black S2000. Wow, that is actually really sick.
I think this gives out more like you said, a satin look than a matte look. We call it matte, but this is definitely more of like a satin sheen.
For sure. And with like kind of like this satin matte look, it's gonna bring out all the body lines in the black so much more. Because with like the gloss black and the G80s are so boxy that it almost kind of like all blends together. But with this, you're gonna see the body lines so much more, which is gonna be really awesome. So I'm freaking pumped about this, dude. I wanna show you guys some of the benefits of this PPF. Now, you're gonna cringe just a little bit, but here Kyle has like a very fine wire brush. Go ahead and rub that bad boy in the PPF. Listen to the noise, it's like nailing a chalkboard. Oh, not a single scratch. That is ridiculous.
And if this was the gloss film, we'd be able to actually correct it because it's self-healing. So we'd put hot water on it and the scratches would go away. We do have some hot water for the scratches that are on there, but you can't even tell on the matte PPF.
Yeah, you can't even see it.
But with hot water and direct sunlight, it would heal all this.
And also look at it just beating off of the matte PPF.
It does come pre-ceramic coated, so you'll see that nothing's gonna stick to this.
It's so cool. It's like the future. That's
It's like the future. That's why this has become so popular, you know? Most people are not going with vinyl wraps these days. Everyone's doing the PPF.
Yeah,
so.
and I really like the black on this car, so not having to change the color or just like wrap over black is really nice, but also giving it just a completely new look with the satin overlay. So this is the satin, like I said, with the gloss or the clear on the R35. So if you guys want to see a little bit of that, you can check out that video, but I think that for this application, this is even cooler. So this is another really cool feature that I want to show you guys.
We're just gonna show like the elasticity of this and like how this film itself is gonna actually like reflect rocks. It's gonna absorb them. It's not actually gonna let it penetrate and go through. We could show that by using the screwdriver and just show the actual properties of this.
Oh my God.
So as
you really gotta force that.
Yeah, and that's not a dull screwdriver, you know, that thing's pretty sharp.
That's so awesome, man. So this car's gonna be completely protected on and off the track, which is really nice. M2 is in the bay. Next time you see this car, this thing will be completely transformed with this matte PPF. I am so excited. Unfortunately, we can't stay here and watch them do the whole thing. So the guys here at Ceramic Pro are gonna film some stuff of them actually going through the process of wrapping this car. And when we get back, because we have a race this weekend, this thing is gonna be completely transformed. I am pumped. So we'll let Kyle and the boys get to work. So in their system, to make this a lot easier, they actually have cutouts or programs that can cut exactly the specs of the car out so they can just lay this thing. Those are already cut out to the hood. So good. Hopefully on camera you guys can see how much more prominent the body lines are, especially with how like raised these hoods are. That looks freaking sick. So take one last good look at the M2 as it is gloss black OEM, because next time you guys see this car, it's gonna be full satin black. Our long-awaited satin PPF. Well, not long for you guys. It's a matter of just probably seconds for you guys, but for us, it was a while. PPF is finally done. So we're here at Ceramic Pro, and they don't know it yet, but we're gonna go and surprise them in the back, and the M2 is complete. What up, dude?
What's up?
Good to see you, man. How are you? This will be our first look at the satin PPF on the M2. Let's check it out. Oh my God. It is insane. It looks so good. Here's your first look at the Satin M2. Look at this thing. Look at the body lines on the car now. It's also like pronunciated because of the satin look. This is gonna look incredible in all types of lighting. Keep the paint protected. It looks amazing. Dude, you guys filmed it. Oh, M2 baby, let's go. What?
Tim's gonna be like, what just happened?
It's the power of PPF, you know?
Makes it like a slippery seal.
Makes it like a slippery seal. You said it best. That was pretty dope, actually. She rips for sure. So,
To be honest, I didn't know the M2 was gonna. I didn't know it was gonna.
I didn't know if it was gonna rip that good either. I can't get over how good this thing looks. And it's like kind of like harsh lighting right now for you guys, but when we get this back to the shop, you're gonna see it on the fluorescent lighting as well, and like kind of sunset. The body lines and the detail that the Satin brings out is absolutely ridiculous. It is so damn cool. Wow. I just like just want to like touch it, you know? It's so good. Ceramic Pro Marietta absolutely knocked this out of the park. It gives the M2 a completely different look now. You think it was boxy before. Now with the Satin PPF on it, it almost even looks more boxy, but super aggressive, which I really like. So let's get this thing back to the shop and look at it under the lighting. Now that we have the PPF on, this thing is completely ready to rip and go to the track while still being protected. We're back, baby. We are so back. We can start freaking doing stuff to this car. Dude. We got a lot of mods, a lot of stuff I've been holding off because I've had this car for about a month now without showing you guys. But it's also been good because it's been here for a couple weeks. So,
dude, I don't think they understand.
They don't understand.
I don't think they understand. This thing is gonna be,
it's gonna be sick. And now that I know this thing rips like that, dude, this is a whole nother game.
World.
God, it sounds so good. Dude, imagine when this thing gets an exhaust. It's gonna sound awesome. Now it's like, I feel like it's like different, you know? Like it's like, it makes it a little bit different than other M2s with that Satin PPF.
Yeah, I think it looks, honestly, it looks beefier.
Well, we have made it home, and I can confidently say that the M2 looks absolutely epic. For being something that's almost so simple, it has completely changed the entire look of the car. It looks so much more aggressive. I just don't know how to explain it. The frozen frost black look is just so damn good. The car itself is very boxy and very aggressive, and with the black, it kind of hides a lot of the shape of the car because you don't have those two-tone accents like you would in a white car, like the very common blue color you see in the M2s. Now with the frozen, it just like makes those body lines pop so hard. Now it is a little bit dirty, got a little dusty over the past couple days that we've had it wrapped, but I mean, I wouldn't change anything about this car. And even what's really cool, I think, is if we decide to do a livery on the car for the race season, it's gonna look so good with the satin black underneath. I am super pumped. Give you guys a little 360 walkthrough. It looks super great. Ceramic Pro absolutely killed it. Like I already said, I'm gonna leave all the info to Ceramic Pro down in the description box below for you guys in case you want to do this to your car as well. And I can imagine this looking really good in white as well, like a frozen white. With the black, it just makes it look that much more aggressive. And what I really like as well is they kind of did some accents. So even like they left the grille painted black, and then like down here as well, lots of little accents they left to make it pop even more. Even the venting right here looks super good. I am absolutely stoked on it, if you guys can't already tell. Now I think that is the absolute perfect first mod for this car, especially because we're about to go track it and we want as much protection as possible for this awesome paint. And like I've already said, it's not only going to look amazing, but it's also going to be functional, serve a purpose, and be really good for what we're actually doing with the car. With that, now the car is back at the shop, we can start modifying this thing, getting this thing ready for the track and having fun with it. So you guys are going to stay tuned for the next video. There's a lot of stuff that goes onto this car. I'm super excited to bring to you and just really liven this car up and make it my own, which you guys know I love to absolutely do. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and end today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying the M2 build so far. I'm so excited for you guys to see what we have coming up next. Of course, as always, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to leave us a comment down below. Let's go hashtag frozen M2. Let's do that. That would be cool. Hashtag frozen M2. And of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We're trying to make it to 800K, which would be super rad. But we will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Peace out.